roti. She goes, "Ancha."
So the time trials finished, as well as the heat race, the qualifying race. We set a new best in the time trial on the D2s, 22.118. I think it was that. And then we have the heat race, and I believe I set a new personal best of maybe a 21.9. So yeah, we kept first position. So for the main race, we're gonna start first place, and I'm on the way back home right now to grab the mount so I can have it on the cart. So yeah, you'll probably see me right before the race, or the cart will be on, or the camera will be on the cart, and then we're racing. So yeah. Here we are on grid for main race 1. We are starting in pole position after the qualifying race. Nothing really exciting happened in those races. There's only 3 of us that entered this event. This is the Masters class. Yeah, this is Masters only. And it's going to be me in pole position. We have Daiki in P2 and then Ishikawa-san in P3. So here we are coming around the penultimate corner. We're all lined up, and keep an eye on the top lights, or the top red lights. As soon as they go out, that's when I decide to go, because Shinobu-san was pointing that out to me earlier. He said, lights off, go. So even though I know that I can set the pace and start whenever I want. But anyways, here, lap 1, we managed to, the start was decent enough to stay ahead, and that's the story for the rest of the race, honestly. So I'm just going to choose a random lap to kind of talk over it and see how I analyze stuff. So good exit out of turn 6. We're full on the gas. We're going to lift about right here. Minimal steering into turn 1 and 2. Kind of feel the slip angle. We have a little bit of an aggressive flick to the left. Just kind of rotate the cart. We lock the brakes a little bit, but it's perfect. Keep it nice and tidy through 4 and 5. And I kind of slide a little bit too much there and steer in a little too early. We can slow down that clip. So I steer in a little too early, which closes off the exit, and I have to wait longer before I can apply the throttle, and that longer is like a split second. But I mean, a split second could mean a lot in any type of racing. So yeah, we just stay in P1 for the rest of the race, and we're able to do our victory lap for main race 1. We're holding the checkered flag, all that shebang. So coming off of the win from main race 1, here we are queuing up for the placement race, I think, for the second final race. And here we are waiting for the lights to go out. This lap ends up being a misstart, so we will come back around and queue up again. This time trying to get the start right. Lights go out, and here we are started. Daiki gets a pretty good jump, but we can keep the cart tight to the inside and stay alongside to take the second corner away, and from there we are pretty much clear. Kind of sliding the cart around a bit much, but keeping the rear end free and not making too many mistakes. As we come around to finish the first lap, that's pretty much the story for the rest of this race. We just stay in the lead to take the checkered flag, and that means we will start P1 for the second final race. And we pull in to check the weight, and as always, we are good. We are a little overweight, I think, this weekend, but it seems to be working, and we should be getting on to the second final race here. Here we are queuing up for that. Now, this will be the last race of this weekend. The previous final race, I think, counted as round 3, and then this will be round 4. As always, we're waiting for the lights to go out before we hit the throttle, and Daiki gets a very good jump off the start, and honestly I thought he was going to understeer more and stay more wide, but he makes a really nice move around the outside, and now I'm kind of stuck behind him. I'm more of a patient driver. Most of the time I kind of wait for other people to make mistakes, or I try to force people into mistakes. I don't like to dive bomb or go for any crazy moves or anything like that. But fast forwarding through multiple laps of just kind of driving behind Daiki, he doesn't make any mistakes and keeps it very clean, so hats off to him. But let's foreshadow something that's going to happen later on. Look at the way we enter turn 4, and this is the way we always enter turn 4. You can kind of see how the cart's set up diagonally, and that gap to the left will always be closing no matter what. It's just the way we do it. And later on, I even tried to set up myself for a lunge in turn 5, which I took a wider entry to turn 4 to try to set that up, but it doesn't work. Anyways, getting on to this lap, this is the 2 laps left board, so that's what the marshal is holding up, showing us. And all these moves, trying something. I want to put my bumper to where it's in his vision to force him into a defensive move. Play the video. Bam, we crash. I paid the price for getting impatient and just trying to make something happen, especially on this track where it's so difficult to overtake. It's just racing, so it's completely my fault. There's no fault to Daiki at all. Ishikawa-san did a very good job at dodging me because he was going full speed into turn 4, and if he hit me, it would have been very painful for both of us. But the marshal responded quickly, got me back out of the tires, and I just limped it back to the pits. Even though there was only 2 laps left, it counted as a disqualification, but I didn't want to drive the cart around the track with that much damage and potentially just break something else or ruin something else on kind of a new chassis. So we just limp it back to the pits and take the DNF. But that's enough rambling for me. I'm extremely grateful for you guys watching this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, or do whatever you can. All that stuff is free, so just help me on this journey of breaking cart parts, breaking my back, spending loads of money, emptying my wallet each and every weekend. I enjoy it. I think it's worth it, and I always get to meet new people. And I'm still rambling, but oh, and tap into the website. I'm selling hats and new Spanky Works t-shirts. Cheers.